Okay, today I'd like to continue our series of Vulnhub. The box would be Jerome as displayed over here. And also I will put the link into the description section below so you can download the image. Without further ado, let's get started. To save the time, I have already imported into the VirtualBox. The IP address has been identified as 254. And also I have already done the mmap scanning. And as you can see from the command or the parameter, I do the scene scan, version scan, and the script scan, and also do the comprehensive scan. But from the mmap scanning result, as you can see, there's just only one port which is open, 8080, and it says it runs the HTTP proxy squid proxy. So I think we cannot find out other directory because this is running over proxy. We can try it. We can go buster. Yeah. Oh, the error. Oh, sorry, I forgot to specify the port number, which is not 80, but 8080 instead. But another error returned. It says the length to continue, please include the status code or the length. Okay, no problem. We can specify exclude length, and the length is, oh, we can so many 400. We can filter the status code with 400, and now the screen is much clearer, right? Which is better. I think we cannot, maybe we can go to the browser and visit. Yeah, oh sorry, I forgot to specify the port number. Yeah, the requested URL cannot be retrieved. So I think we cannot get any directory. So I'd like to interrupt this process because the target, the 8080 is the port for the proxying, and we can configure, we can use the Foxy proxy extension, and we can add, like we can title is Jerome, and the proxy IP is, and port number is 8080. Now save. Okay, and we can turn, and then we can access. Yeah, no error, right? So maybe we can, now we can do the directory scanning or enumeration. Of course, we need to configure the proxy, and let's go buster. But now the target IP address is localhost, and then we need to specify the proxy, and specify the word list Okay, specify the extension what we want. Okay, I think it's good to go. Hit enter. Okay, we got the first file, index.html. index.html. But nothing. But if you check the source code, it says move along. So it means that our direction is right. And we need to wait for this process to be completed to see whether we can get more useful information from the GoBuster. I think the speed is not so much fast compared to the normal situation. After all, it goes through the proxy. The request firstly arrive at the 8080 and then related to the 80. So the request to be handled or processed will involve more steps. Anyhow, we need to wait a bit more time. Okay, I do not want the video so much long. I need to pause the video, and when the immersion process is done, and then I will come back. As you can see, I'll come back because the GoBuster has already identified another directory, server status. So we can visit this directory, server status. Yeah, a lot of information or output. And yeah, the vhost request. But if we refresh the page, refresh, maybe we can cancel this. Refresh. So do you notice there is another port, 1337. Let's visit this port. But nothing returned. Also, we can check the source code. Nothing returned. But if we... So I think the next thing we need to do is to do the immersion for this port number, right? And we can GoBuster. And I think other things, other fields, we do not need to modify, just to put the different port number. Let's go. Yeah, it immediately we got another directory, which is WordPress. Let's visit this directory. Now, a very wonderful page, wonderful image returned. So I think we need to do, and we can interrupt this because we have already got what we want, and then we can use WordPress scan. try to, but of course we need to specify the proxy. And specify the E, which will help us to enumerate the user and plugin. Let's check the command or options again. I think everything is right. Let's go. Yeah, we have already got 2 users. So we can, sorry about the notification, and we can try to crack the password for this user and use the locq word list. Yeah, the valid combinations are found. We have found the username and the password. I can tell you we cannot crack the password for another user, which is root. But anyway, we can log in the administrator portal. Admin, oh, not admin, it's Jerome. And the password is also Jerome. Login. So now we can know the WordPress, the version is 5.0. And but from the portal, from the elements of this portal, because this portal doesn't have users section, in other words, which means the Jerome user is not administrator. Anyway, we can search the exploit or vulnerability for this version of WordPress. I think we can search exploit and WordPress. Yeah, the image remote code execution. But the Metasploit has already one wonderful module for this vulnerability. Let's launch the Metasploit. The Metasploit usually takes some time to be loaded. Okay, it's fine. Now we can search WordPress image. Yeah. So this one, this module is what we want. We can copy, we can use. The payload, we just use the default payload. It's fine. And we can show options. Of course, we need to set localhost as our Kali Linux. And also the local port is 555. It's fine. And set username, Jerome. Password, Jerome. And also the proxy. But the proxy, it must comply with the format. Yeah, this one, type. And this is not URL. This is the proxy. It has own format, not like this one. When we configure this item or field, we must be very careful, and we can specify the proxy and no slash. I must tell you, yeah, because I have already done this wrongly several minutes ago, and the IP is and port number 8080, and the local host, remote host is localhost, and of course the number is okay. We can show options again to confirm we do not have anything left to configure. Oh, sorry, target URL is WordPress, and I think it's good. We can run. Oh, runtime error. Payloads cannot be used with proxy. Yeah, we can use this command to override this behavior. Oh, set. Metasploit has given us very wonderful help. And run again. I think it's working. Setting stage. Yeah, Metasploit session opened, which is very good thing, right? Yeah, now we can go to the shell, and we can Python, no Python 2. Yeah, Python 3 exists, and we can import pty. Yeah, now we make the shell interactive, and we can go to the home directory, go to the Jerome, and we got the user flag. But right now we didn't have the password for the Jerome, right? For example, like we can to check whether we can run command with sudo, but we need to input password, but we do not know the password for this user. So we needed to find other ways. And also we can check if we can find the command with the SUID bit. But nothing useful returned. So how to do next? We can cat the cron tab to see whether there is some task running at the background. Yes, it does. So this one. And we can cat the content of this file or the shell script. So this script is do some loop, and in one loop we'll do like a cd the home directory of Jerome and list the content and sleep 2 minutes. So as I think you can notice that this command doesn't use the absolute path. So we can utilize this point to escalate our privilege. For example, we can generate our own ls command like this one. And because this script will be executed regularly, and then we can got or spawn another shell. And we need to use another different port number, S. And we need to make this executable And also we need to put the path into the variable export. But we can open up another new tab. Well, our working directory, we can set up listener. And then come back to our shell. And then now we need to wait the target connect to our Kali Linux, and then we can got the root shell. Sorry about the notification. Yeah, we got another shell connected from the target. We can check ID. Yeah, we are root, and we can go to the root directory. Need the content. We got the root flag. Okay, so that's all I'd like to demonstrate in this video. In this video, the techniques I used includes like the proxy, the directory enumeration in combination with the proxy settings, and also do some local enumeration, and then we'll try to escalate our privilege by modify the content of the task or shell script. Okay, so I hope this video is useful for you to some extent, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.